Yeah, so this was supposed to be a 50-mile road ride. A nifty little 50 here in New Mexico. And wouldn't be New Mexico without being routed into private property, having to backtrack. Then one hike a bike, two hike a bike. Now I'm on my third. Jesus. Now I'm in an arroyo. Hopefully the whole 50 miles isn't like this. Could be a long day. Jeez. I think I just swallowed a bug.
For a brief moment, I thought I could ride the Dirty Kansas, a one-day, 200-mile gravel race through the Flint Hills of Kansas, known for razor-sharp gravel, biblical wind, extreme weather, water crossings, and a general feeling of complete uncertainty. I once photographed a famous mountain bike racer who at one point finished top 3 at the Kansas. I asked him, "The single hardest day I've ever had on a bike," he said. But for some reason, in my middle-aged delusion, I thought, it can't be that hard. All I have to do is train, right? I work full-time, I have AG23 as my second pastime, and I live at 7,000 feet, where I'm too chicken to ride during the frozen months. So on this day, I decided the arbitrary distance was just what I needed. Something random but worthy of note because I could then just factor in the difficulty and magnify it to represent the Kansas equivalent, right? 50 miles. That's nothing. I've done it many times and I can just go without much thought or planning. And it worked, right up until mile 48. The cramps started in my right hip, which caught me off guard because every single time I've cramped in my adult cycling life, it always began on the inside of my left knee. So this odd sensation in my right hip made me think, maybe I pulled something. Soon my entire right leg was locked stiff and straight, and the pain level rose to a very respectable level. I managed to get off the bike, then act normal as a car passed. Need any help? No, not me. I'm an expert. Move along. My mind began to formulate my plan of covering the last 2 miles with a locked right leg. To save face, I had to get off the road, then act like pushing my bike was my specialty. I drank all my remaining fluid and hoped for the best. And by some miraculous call, my leg loosened up enough for me to continue on. I rode slowly and told myself to appreciate the small things. Bird song, the hum from rubber meeting the road, and the fact the guy in the white Dodge hadn't rolled coal on me in at least a month. But I couldn't shake the feeling that I was living 2 lives. The one here on Earth, the one with wind and hills and cramps and crappy components, and the world in my mind, the world of sailing across the line at the Kansas, tired but still mobile enough to pound beers and maybe do an interview or two. Yeah, it was fairly hard, but I just want to thank my sponsors. I knew these 2 versions of me, of my mind, were distant cousins, but the kind that live overseas and may or may not ever become more than a late-night text message. Maybe that is the point of all this. Find the mind. Maybe we find the mind, and the body will follow.